All right, Arsenal have signed Martin Zubimendi, and we are going to tell you whether that's good or bad in 6 minutes. What is so special about Zubimendi?
Watching him play for Spain and for Sociedad, I think one of his qualities is he's very calm. He's composed on the ball. Central defensive midfielder who likes to play in that deep lying pivot role. So he's someone who likes to dictate play and who likes to keep the ball, likes to tidy up things. That's the kind of player I would describe him as, watching him for Spain and for Sociedad. He's not someone, who's going to lead your attack. So he's not someone who's going to, come in with those crunching challenges. He's going to spread the play. He's going to try and dictate play lying in defensive midfield. I know Partey's stats, are elite when you compare it to him, but he's still young, and I think with Arteta and in the system with which Arteta puts in, I think Zubimendi is a really smart signing from him. He has all the qualities to be a good defensive midfielder. He's not, someone known for his physicality, but he's got a very good passing range, and he's someone who can dictate play.
Can you tell us anything about Martin Zubimendi's injury history? Is he injury prone or is he free of it?
Not really. He's not someone like I wouldn't. At Arsenal, we've suffered multiple seasons with Partey, and he's a vital cog in our midfield engine room. So with him being out
Yes.
injured, we've suffered a lot of games. In the previous seasons as well as this season, even with his needless suspensions. Zubimendi, if you've looked at his stats at Sociedad, he's barely missed a couple of games. I think max maybe 3 or 4 games max. So he's not someone who comes in with that injury prone record or that injury track record of him. Yeah, someone who gets injured often. But again, Premier League is again a completely different ball game. It's much more physical. You have tackles flying in left, right, and center. So for him to adapt to it, I think it would be interesting. But then, he'll come in with a lot of advice. I think Mikel Merino has been was at Sociedad with him. He's his Spanish national teammate as well. So I think he'll probably be the guiding source for him as to how to remain fit, how to physically improve, and stuff like that. So I don't see him as an injury prone player. Not someone like Partey or someone. He's just missed a couple of games, maybe 3 4 games in a season. That's it.
Where does Martin Zubimendi fit in the Arsenal midfield? Now, in this midfield, where does Martin Zubimendi come in?
I
Where is
think a
his heat
little.
map?
I think a little behind. I think he'll slot in more between Saliba and Gabriel between the central defenders. Yeah, so I think that's where he's more comfortable at watching him play at Sociedad as well. He just plays just ahead of both the centre backs. As I said, he's a deep lying pivot player. He's not someone who's going to come in with those sliding tackles. He's just going to dictate play, and he's just going to keep just ensure that that we have possession and we don't lose the ball and we don't make silly passes. He's a good passer. He's got a good range of passing ability as well. So I think yeah, that's the perfect spot. I think just ahead
Right.
of both the centre backs, that's going to be his heat map. That's where he's going to operate from. I think Partey will still keep his position. I think Subimendi will have to fight for his position. But Partey, since I think the legs are also kind of he's getting older, as days pass. So I think it'll be. I think what we've done is we've structurally managed to find replacements for our current existing midfield. So Partey, if
Right.
Partey gets injured, we have Subimendi, Merino. Also, in case Rice or Odegaard manage to miss a few games, we have Merino who can play in those advanced midfield roles as well as in the central midfield roles as well. So I think we're good to go, man. And with Lewis Kelly as well dropping into midfield from left back, so I think midfield is should be now our least of our worries now.
Why Martin Zubimendi? Why him? Were there not any other options for Arsenal Football Club? Better options, maybe? Or is this just a signing that's been passed off as a smart signing because we're getting a decent player at a good price? Did we have any other options?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I don't think we've had any other options. I think recent rumors now are saying that Chouameni is in the market. Madrid are looking to sell him. Xabi Alonso, who's very soon going to be announced as the new Madrid coach, is not a big fan of him. Nicolo Barella has won at Inter Milan and for Italy. He's an absolute beast in that
Yeah.
CDM position. You look at Fabian Ruiz for PSG. Joao Neves at PSG, Vitinha at PSG. These three can play in
Oh,
any
yeah.
of those roles there. So I think it's more down to a lack of world class players, and the ones that are already there are already established at their clubs, and I don't think they'll be looking to leave anytime soon towards the Bundesliga, towards Germany. I think Kimmich would be a good option, but again, there are rumors saying that he might sign for Bayern or he might leave as a free agent. So we really don't know what's the scene that's happening there. Scouts have been in Spain, in Sociedad, in that Andalusian region, been scouting him for quite some time. So definitely there is something good about this guy. So yeah, I think overall I think that works out well for us.
So to summarize that, basically what you're saying is Zubimendi was available. He has tremendous potential. He
Yeah.
has won the Euros with Spain. He plays in La Liga, and he plays with the Spanish football side. So he has a wealth of experience. All right, Addy, thanks a lot. Those were all the questions that I had that I wanted to discuss with you, and we tried to do it as quickly as we could. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you still feel that if you're an Arsenal fan and if you feel that Zubimendi was the right choice, that's great. If you feel that he wasn't the right signing, or if you feel that he is not enough for Arsenal to win the Premier League or the Champions League or the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup next season, please let us know in the comments below. Let us know what your opinions are about this Martin Zubimendi signing. Please do like the video if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends, and do subscribe to the channel for more such content. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Take care.